Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Zero to Omega, only 2.5 months later. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get jumped in, make a couple runs, and we'll see what we make for today for our hour's worth of time. Okay, this room blast needles should be easy peasy, and we're just going to let her rip. I have a Deviant auto suppressor, which is going to be a 15-kilometer range. So we need to stay out of that if we want to keep our drones alive. Why don't we go ahead and get our drones launched and fired off. I've got a 29 range on my missiles, so that is good to go. So this first one should be pretty quick, because this is a very overpowered ship for our Tranquils here. But again, it's been 3 months, knocking some of this rust off and getting started here. So we're going to call in our drones, we're going to fire off a missile volley, turn off our shield, fire off missile volley to the cache. I think it's going to be 2, nope, just 1. And let's see what we get. 900,000. Not too bad. Throw in a quick reload before we move on to the next room. And next room. Stack. Really coming through on the surveys there. This room is a Lancer with a suppressor right next to the cache. So I'm going to go off in this direction, launch our drones, just off rip here. The yellow box to me, we do have cache in range, so we're going to send off the drones. Hopefully it's out of range for the most part. Lancer's in range of our missiles, so off we go with that, and move them on over, move the drones over to our Lancer here. He should drop like a sack of potatoes. Just under 1 drones. Prep in here, throw in some shield, or more rockets, light missiles is the correct term there. And 1.7 in our survey databases. We do have enough to run some more Gamma, or another Tranquil Gamma after this. And just one last needle. Last dance, sorry. Should be a very quick room as well. Go on that road, we're going to send out the drones, we're going to send out the missiles. Don't lose speed, so double click past the cache. And drones, pick up the goodies, and be in and out in less than 5 minutes. Uh, 900,000. Stack there. What do we got? Basically nothing. About 2.6 mil for 5 minutes worth of work. Not even work. Jump back into the main area here. Perfect. Let's take a look. Exotics. Why was I doing exotics? Reduces kinetic resistance. Kinetic resistance is the drone of choice that I have for the ship. That would be why. scooting away from this trace. We're gonna then start another gamma. And run that, knock more of that rust off, and then we will jump into more of our tier 1s, our calms. So we'll run this real quick. Should be another about 5 minutes worth of running. There we go. And got an air goal here, which is going to be 3 jumps. Then we're going to make familiar. There it is. A little bit of ISK. So we got a striking Demovic and a tracking pylon, so nothing to be concerned about in terms of our drones taking any damage. Great in range, attack with both. Turn on our afterburner and start heading towards the cache here. Cache locked up. Also, heals in. Let's get off our drones, reload our missiles. And let's see what we get out of cache 1. 800. Got our first calm. Firestorm's not necessarily what we want to focus on, but first calm from our runs for today. So we're basically sitting on 0 liquid ISK is the big problem here in terms of continuing to grow into our Omega. So I need to start taking some of the profits and turning them into Plex at the very least. That way we can start working towards our goal of achieving our 500. Now keep in mind we did get 28 Plex from missions and, not missions, but rewards for like Capsuleer days and stuff like that. So we won't be counting those. I need 528 total Plex in order to officially have Omega this account. You can hear the... I think there's the drones. Maybe not.
To give the commands to a drone requires you to have an active target.
Okay. So that's room 2 done. As soon as it possible. Great. That's 700 feet. Some more surveys, really. Got the drones in. We got $3.6 million worth of surveys. So that is about a Plex today. So far, in 8 minutes. Alright, got our drones in. Good to go. The skills that I did throw in were these shield upgrades. Just to make sure that I'm saving in the power grid. Alright, so we got a pacifier, so this guy's going to hit kind of hard. Not terribly so, but he's not necessarily the softest target. Get those out. I think I just accidentally turned on red on that. So keep an eye. Start moving on towards our cache. Yep, accidentally turned off. Hit me for 72 based on thermal damage. This guy, I believe, does all sorts of damages here. No, he's 100% thermal, so it's a safe ship to be in, and again, it's explosive. Drums in. Let's see what we got in the cache, and that is our second run done. of our warm-ups, 600,000. Again, all surveys, so not really anything to write home about. And that's about a 2.16 million run. It's about 5 million in 10 minutes. So let's get home. Perfect. And we're home. We're gonna go ahead and run to our docking station, and I will meet you there. Alright, so back at station. Now I just need to clear out some of this gunk. So that's about 5 mil worth of gunk in that period of time. Great. Smush everything down. Don't need any of this. It's all in red loot, 32 million. And then if I figure out what I'm going to run, I used to run, if I look at my Abyss tracker here, I was running exotics. Ran a Firestorm, 4 minutes. Exotics really seem to be quickest here. Yeah, so we're going to pull out some exotics. Agitated exotics, definitely not. Calm exotics, perfect. Throw those in our ship. Get back to our jumping off station, or jumping off point, and I'll see you there. Down my ears a little bit, and use some calls. Trigger, and there's gonna be a jump. Activate. Alright, let's see how sweaty my palms can get. My knees weak and my arms heavy. Alright, so we got those 5. We're gonna run off to the extraction node and see what we can get. Kinetic resistance. Okay. Started a little bit late in terms of dealing much. But say we will be fine. Cool. My cache, there's the one I'm going to. And we're gonna pew. Turn that off so some of our capacity. Great. We should be going real fast now. Zoom. Maybe not. What is that? It's a sensor dampening me. Okay. Take off the, what's the word? Missiles. Bounce off everything underneath sun. What do we get? 100,000. Not really worth it. At least so far. Maybe it'll be something good. But the big thing is I don't want to run out of time. And that's my big concern. Send them off. Reload my missiles. Keep going, pulling our drones. And in our first scan, 2.4 mil. That is basically everything that I just got in that last run in its entirety. What did we get though? We got a Calm Exotics. We already had Calm Exotics. We got 13 Triglavian surveys. Darks. Not a whole lot of really anything interesting there. Got my drones in. Get some mutaplasmid blueprint. Add to my ever-growing blueprint collection. Okay. Go towards that. Yeah, why not? Let's just see what this entire run looks like with everything gathered. Where the fuck is he at? Hello? Oh, there he is. He's hiding behind the freaking gate. Okay. I gotta work on my targeting distance. Get the drones out. Fire! Just lob everything down. We're gonna thread the needle. Yes. And he's trying to take out my drone. You very well could take out my drone. This could be a loss. Oh shit. Come on. .2. Do not know about this. So we're gonna throw in reload. And we're gonna pray and hope that my leaking ship here makes it with 130 DPS. I should have my drones. Okay. Let's see what we got. Think we can do this one. They come in like 7 million miles an hour, but I think we can do it. As long as I don't get any ideas about getting frisky with my drone. Which means I'm going to have to pay super close attention to everything. What a lucky roam to end on. I'm speaking too soon here, but bear with me. There's the yellow box, Polo Man. Very, very grip. Launch him out. About to cap out, so we can turn that off. Yay, got more points. And we have made it. That was almost a very drastic and catastrophic issue for 73 million ISK worth of ship value. 20 mil, or pardon me, 2 mil in that can right there. I need to resort that because my brain likes the estimated cost on top. Perfect. Just gonna get back over down. Click on that top one, Control A, Control C, and fix that in there. And just get out of this. That is roughly a 5.6 million ISK run. And that was really close. She's not doing great. But she survived. Because she is a survivor. Alright. Enough. So I'm gonna head back to the station, repair, get some more drones, change my underwear, and I'll see you
Warp
there.
drive active.